Where exactly did we leave off, people?
I was sitting on a rock and we were all in a camp.
And I believe we just won.
Oops, I copied.
we
Yeah.
we ended before as we were making camp, and you said everything went fine. We had a great night's sleep.
And none of
I
us
never said that.
slept because we were like,
And
that doesn't
nothing
happen.
happened.
Did I
Yeah.
say that?
Yeah,
I honestly said that.
yeah, everything went great. We all woke
I'm
up,
such a
nothing
liar.
happened. It
I'm
was
such
awesome.
a liar.
The wells sang us lullabies. It was awesome.
Lulled us into a false sense of security. I mean, asleep.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all made camp. Y'all went to sleep within sight of the well. That's right. Because you were going to check that out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or were we?
That's what I was told last. I don't know. That's up to y'all.
Lied to you.
So he ran down
Okay.
the well. What time of day was it again?
It was getting pretty close to dark when he was checking out the well. He went down, found the door, found out he could get it open, looked down. There's a stairway heading down into who knows what. Y'all decided to wait till morning, so y'all went and built a camp. And I've got
Yep.
that camp right here. We're actually on that page now.
Yep.
You and your bear.
Oh yeah, the bear. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The elf on the rock over there. Riclamin and Colby and the donkey on the far side of the fire again.
Okay, I'm just trying to get to where we are.
Last thing I remember was Colby saying he didn't want to go down into the well until he had a good night's sleep.
Yeah, that's what I remember too.
Okay.
And
So
that's
we
a
know that's
relative
not
term.
happening.
And that's a very relative term.
Yeah.
Good night to him. No book.
Right?
Hmm.
That's a pretty good night, I suppose. Okay.
Oh, did we get XP for yesterday or last week?
Yes, and I already took the liberty of putting it into your sheet.
Oh sweet.
Everyone except for the elf, because his sheet is different.
I'm voting you for best GM of the week.
So 4650? That's a
Sweet.
4650?
Yep.
Wow.
4650.
That's insane.
We did a lot. Remember?
No, I
The
think I
tornado?
blocked it out. Repressed memories and all.
Bear. We killed a lot of hill giants and ogres.
And a tornado.
Avoided
And
the total
yeah, we
firestorm.
survived a freaking hurricane.
Barely.
That's true. There was a tornado. That's right.
You
That's why I
survived
was.
Hurricane Sragg.
Now I remember. That's what I was suppressing.
Oh,
There goes
there's not
those
even a monster.
therapy
We're almost
sessions.
going to die. You poor people.
Avoided my death.
Now, at least he
Barely.
didn't throw like a
Barely.
sharknado at us.
Same team, dude. Same team. Shut your mouth.
Roll
Great
initiative.
idea.
I did sharknado.
You see a tornado coming at you. Roll initiative.
Listen,
What?
it wasn't a good idea as a movie. It's not a good idea as a D&D event.
Well, it made it to the digital
Unless you're
format,
gonna
so-
have like Luke Perry or someone from the show actually guest star, then we could work on
Luke.
it.
Do you know what received the highest ratings the day it premiered?
Yeah, clearly there was nothing else on TV.
Yeah.
Like the Sharknado did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sharknado did.
Okay, whenever it's like one of those things about dropping through the floor and then coming back up on the top. It was
They
so
must have
bad that it was
They must
good.
have had a
Yeah.
dartboard with a bunch of random things, and the two darts hit shark and tornado. They're like, all right, let's do it.
Spin the mystery board.
Sharktopus didn't do as well as they hoped, so let's try this one. The shark part
Cool.
resonated, but not the octopus.
Things
Let's
that
change
work.
it up.
Yeah.
Tornadoes,
Yeah,
sharks, let's put them together.
All right. Let me roll my magic dice of what happened to y'all tonight.
Nothing.
Speaking
There's
of
one
Friday,
person not waking up.
saw the new Hobbit movie last night. It's good.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You went to go see it?
I
That's
was just
great.
big spider.
Who's taking the first watch?
That'll be me.
Okay. Who's taking second watch?
How are you gonna watch this from down the well?
We're
I'm not
even
down
out
the
of
well.
Remember he ninja'd his way up out of the well?
I'm
Like
just
Shinobi?
The Shinobi.
Totally,
was
like,
pretty good.
nailed it. When he hit the top, he did like a backflip 15 feet into the air. Stuck the
So-
landing.
The ninja is taking watch first.
Second watch, me.
Second watch.
You said Shinobi. I was thinking more Ninja Gaiden because he can like jump on walls. You know, like rise.
All right. And the final watch will be taken by.
I'll take the final watch.
Sweet.
I'll take the final watch.
Cleric's over there laughing about this. I'm going to sleep for 2 hours, then I'm taking a break. I'm going to pray, do some wood carving.
Pretty much.
All right. Elf, for your watch, it
It's gold-plated.
seems everyone survived.
Oh, I get it. Like a pocket watch. That was good.
Don't sound so down, Sragg. You can kill us all on the next watch.
It's all about the timing.
Oh, zing!
You get to go over there and wake up Riclamin now.
You're not missing a beat or a minute.
All right. Go ahead and wake Riclamin up. I'd like you to reach over and shake him now.
I wake Riclamin up.
Okay. Percentage dice says your post-traumatic stress disorder causes you to wake up and smack. No. Okay, you wake up. Just a little twitchy. Nothing too bad.
I checked for arrows.
Yes, he seems to have plenty of arrows.
I meant in
Not-
my body.
Not
you should
today,
take
my
those
friend.
arrows and throw them in
Not
the fire.
today.
Like,
That comes later.
Tomorrow's a new
Oh.
day.
oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm up.
sorry. I thought it was kindling.
Smurrrrh. He's like checking sticks on me. Oh, funny. All right, I'm up. I'm gonna check watch. Or check around.
Alright. Cleric, what are you doing while he's on his watch?
Well, I slept for my 2 hours, so I'll just pray.
Sweet. Okay. Elf goes to meditate. Reclaman's watching. The cleric's up praying.
Is it near dawn? Hopefully.
No.
Oh.
Good luck with your prayers. 2
Sure.
o'clock in the morning. Pray hard.
He hasn't spoken to him in a while.
No.
No, I pray to him every day.
Yeah, you do. He hasn't spoken to you in a while, though.
Yeah.
Not really.
Based on my previous adventures, I'm okay with that. It's one of those no news is good news.
Okay. Someone just typed to me. I will get the cattle prod out. What is this? No, you won't. You're dead. You wait till the night finishes, sir. You don't know what's going to happen. You're going to wake up. Or are you?
Dun, dun, dun.
You suck. Jinxed my roll.
Or in our case, blessed it. Yay!
Okay. Roll your craft checks. Quickly. Quickly. Right now. Hurry.
Do it now.
It's almost too late.
Not now, immediately.
Negative 15. Negative 16. Negative 17. Roll.
Careful, it's gonna reset on you. Plus 40. Yes!
It goes back to 0.
Where's my roll? Okay, good.
Easy
You have
there.
no trouble with that.
Ugh.
I'll be aggressive.
He's doing arts and crafts.
Yeah, yes.
Pulls out like a.
Need more arrows for next time.
Mm-hmm. And Reclamin a voodoo doll in the morning. Here you go.
I made this for you.
Okay. Reclamin Elf wakes up and starts or stands up, starts working on his arrows. Colby, your prayers are finished by now. And your watch has passed uneventfully. The fire is starting to burn low. And it's reached the agreed upon time when you would wake up Smurrrrh.
I like how there's a pause.
I wake up Smurrrrh.
Good morning, Mr. Gree.
Hey, Ricky, what's going on? This is my turn.
Yeah, fire's getting a little low. Don't make it too big.
We got some wood around here. I look around for wood.
There is lots of wood. Yes, you can see it directly south of the camp.
Is
Oh,
there
we-
any that's piled nearby that has already been pre-cut?
Trees. Trees.
I'll wait for you to go get wood, and then I'll.
You're gonna wait for me to get wood? Well,
Well, you are snuggling with that bear.
well, I know the woman's gone now, so you know I gotta make do with what I have. All right, I'll grab some trees if there's any trees that are nearby. If Rick's staying up while I'm getting some wood, I'll cut down a couple trees or look for
Alright.
dead wood.
You start to get up. The bear grumbles and follows you into the forest.
All right, bear. I'll give his a name. Let's get some wood.
Just looks at you and starts to lean and push on one of the trees.
Yeah, I'll help out.
You're helping out? Alright,
Yeah.
let me do some percentages.
Yep.
And some which direction. No problem. Tree falls over
Takes out your entire party.
to the east.
To the
Y'all
east,
managed to uproot a tree, yes.
so like here, or like here. I'm picking the
Right.
map.
Yeah. Here from here.
All right,
So, yeah.
we'll
You got a tree.
we'll drag it back.
Bear will assist you as soon as you start pulling on it.
I'll throw it on the fire.
Alright, the bear helps you throw it on the fire. You didn't even bother chopping it up or nothing. There's a giant tree
It's just one tree. It's not a big
Just-
deal.
hanging
Small
out
fire.
of the fire.
You know, when the fire burns in half, I'll put the other half into the fire.
Okay? Oh, so you're going to lay it all the way across the fire.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
I just kind of look at Smurrrrh and just go, small.
It's one tree, Ricky.
Just like
It's one tree, Ricky.
no expression on my face, just looking at the tree.
Even
looking
if he
at
doesn't
Smurrrrh.
say anything, I see him looking. I say, "It's one tree, Ricky," because I know.
Okay.
Fuck it.
What's the worst that could happen? Shit.
Yeah.
You'll notice a sound. It's a humming sound.
You hear that? Sounds like humming.
Which direction is it
It's
coming
getting
from?
louder.
You know what that sound is, Ricky?
Bees?
Night bees? Oh,
I mean,
they
you
burned up
could
the
be
one
burning the
dwarves.
tree they're in.
Do it. Night bees.
Sragg.
water-
Night
Huh?
bees. Why do they have to be night bees?
Listen and spot checks, I guess. Not that
Listen,
great, but whatever.
spot.
While you're sleeping?
No, I'm not
No,
sleeping.
he's up.
Oh, you're up. You
Actually,
woke up.
everyone's awake currently,
Oh,
which is entertaining, except for the donkey. But yeah, you listen.
Colby's
There's
up
buzz.
the buzz.
The humming sound is definitely a buzzing sound,
Where's it coming from?
and you can tell from the way it sounds with that roll that the tree must be mostly hollow.
I got a beehive tree. They can't sting in the dark. They can't see in the dark.
It's not dark. There's a fucking tree burning.
Yeah, they can't see us though. Come on. Never heard of anyone getting
All
stung.
right, so yeah, shit.
Prepare the decanter.
What is that gonna do?
All right,
When
so
I'm being
let's
swarmed by bees, spray them off
Smoke
me.
would make the bees get
Docile.
sleepy.
Smoke.
knowledge nature, Sragg. Do I know
Seriously.
this?
Metagaming. For
Uh,
That's
knowledge
kind of what I would-
mechanic.
Knowledge nature. What do we do about this crap now?
Well, no, it turns
and
out,
those
like,
extra bees.
in the small
Us
town
too.
I came from, we kept bees, so
Oh yeah.
I'm updating my character history right now.
He used to make mead from honey, so he knows a lot about bees.
Exactly.
Friar Tuck.
Exactly.
All right, Sragg. So with my 21 knowledge nature check,
Bees.
I know
usually
this.
Run from them. If you get into water, they won't sting you. You just hide in water generally.
Good
Yeah,
thing
were
there's no
you,
water nearby.
Can I tell which part of the trunk
Dig a
the bees
hole.
are the swarm currently is in?
Near the top, actually. So it's fixing to catch, and yeah.
All right, so dump some water on that fire now, and drag the and position the top of the former top of the tree over where the smoke's going to come out. Fast.
I
Who's
see
gonna
him
do
doing
that?
this, and
Are
I
you
say,
telling them that?
help
or-
him out, Smurrrrh.
I'm saying what I'm doing, and I'm going to move towards trying to get the tree out. I'm going to tell them
Okay.
to dump some water on the fire.
Hang on, I have to do this one. I'm sorry. He yells out to dump some water on the fire, right? You say this?
Yep.
And the elf runs over there and starts grabbing and pulling at the tree.
Which
He's an
doesn't
elf,
move.
so roll strength to move your tree, string bean. That's right. That's what I thought.
Yep.
A bear and a mountain orc drug this over here, and the elf's like, I'm going to flip that tree around, and oh yeah?
I told Smurrrrh to help him out.
Smurrrrh, help
Smurrrrh.
him.
Yeah.
Strength! Strength on the tree, Smurrrrh. Roll.
Okay, we're all helping. At this point, I'm helping out too.
I'm not helping.
Jesus Christ.
Good God, we're
Smurrrrh
fucked.
goes to help, grabs the side of the tree, twists, and it snaps.
And
right at
all
the
the
hollow section,
bees pour out on us.
and the bees pour out.
I was putting water on the fire, like they
Okay.
said.
He's got water going on the fire.
Yeah.
So it's dark enough that y'all can't really see the bees now. Smurrrrh can.
Yeah.
Colby, you've got your mace, right? So you have light if you want it.
Is it my mace or my shield?
Your mace.
Mace, yeah, that's out.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear.
Smurf's muted. He's like,
That's all right. I'm
Yeah.
just making sounds and going.
Okay, so
Smurf's
where's the swarm? And like,
No, saying they're defending themselves somehow. Bees.
The swarm is on us. I'm going to. Hey, Sragg, you'll have fun with this. If we're getting attacked by a swarm of bees now, roll a random direction for me to run off in.
hang on. You and Smurf have had a lot of actions here. All Riclamin's been doing is spraying the
Yep.
fire so far.
Fair enough.
I'm going to see what's going on with Riclamin and Colby, and then we're going to come back to our bee-covered friends. Okay. You said start with Colby?
Yeah.
Colby,
yeah,
your friends are covered in bees, or
okay.
they will be. What's going on, man? How's it going?
They're not interested in me.
Currently, they're interested in who just broke their house in half, and the guy that was standing next to him.
What's the status of the fire? Is it completely out?
Oh yeah.
Riclamin has been putting the fire out. It is, for the most part, out now.
Like, is it soaking wet?
Yeah.
Is there any like dry wood nearby?
The trunk part of it is still dry.
Like, could I carry part of it, like as a torch, or like a burning stick?
If you go and break off some of the branches past the beehive, you might be able to do that.
I rolled it, just so you know, that roll was for me being stung by bees, my fortitude
We're not
save.
there yet.
Yeah. That's,
Whether we're there or not, that's my roll.
I'm just gonna say I think the bear did this on purpose. Wake me up and go get wood. Fuck you.
Apparently we have Winnie the Pooh.
all right.
You may
That lady
continue.
is-
I figured it was inevitable. Continue on with your whatever you're doing.
Colby, what are you doing here, buddy?
I'll just delay and watch this unfold.
Really?
Just stand there while bees are
What
pouring
can
out.
I do? It's a swarm of bees.
I don't know. What can you do?
I don't know.
If a swarm of bees was in your house right now, what would you do?
Back away.
No, the bees aren't attacking me. Move on to the next person.
Okay. Riclamin, Colby's standing there staring at this unfold. You see Smurrrrh slapping, screaming about bees. The elf looks like he's fixed to take off running. He's got bees swarming him. You've got the fire out. What do you do?
Well, What I would do is a lot different than what my character is going to do.
Well, what's your character going to do? That's what I'm interested in.
Tell you what he's gonna do. He's gonna put the decanter in his bag and run towards Colby, and hopefully grab onto his arm as we're going. So just kind of like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
And we're running.
So
Well,
you
at
run
least I
over
am.
to Colby, like, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, like running. Like I'm
Which
just gonna
direction?
tap him. Where's Colby in relation to me? That
Colby's
direction.
he's about 10 feet behind you that way, away from the fire. So if you're heading that way, you're going that way then. You're booking it for the tree line.
No, I wouldn't let
No?
him take me that way.
Well, he said he was going to
How far
tap
do
you.
we need to get past?
Opposing strength checks.
I'm
Hey,
not taking him with me.
roll
I'm just tapping him on the way.
A nature or a survival, whichever you have. And we'll see if you can figure out how far you have to get from this massive swarm of bees.
I once ran over a beehive with a lawnmower. It wasn't fun, like a stump.
Considering you haven't been directly involved, you figure if you can get a good 100 feet away, they should probably finish with their current targets and possibly leave you be, but you don't want to go back to that campsite.
A good 100 feet.
Yep. You don't have to get too far. You didn't do too much to them.
I picture him stopping and pulling out a compass to see what direction he needs to go.
On like the map end, so I'm like,
It's funny, isn't it? It's almost like it was planned. The world drops off at 95 feet. Shit.
It's just a, there's just a blank area.
Alright, so I just book it
All right.
to there.
So we're going to go to
Tap
Colby then
Colby
since
on
he
the
was
way
delayed.
by.
Riclamin books it, taps you, says something about run, and takes off.
I
Into
mount
the
up on the
sunset.
donkey and haul ass.
Which way do you go?
All that.
I go west.
Oh, I get it. All
is
ass.
west.
Huh?
So you're going right past the fire and out of
Around.
here. Around the fire at donkey's full speed? Are you flying or running?
I haven't activated anything, no. He's going up
No,
and
you-
around.
No activating. You're just going to go donkey's full haul ass speed.
Just up and around.
Okay.
And
Hang
over
on.
here.
I need a calculator.
Hi ho, Silver! Away!
Okay. Donkey speed.
How far can you move in a full round, full out run action?
You can move 4 times your movement speed if you're making a full run. Unless you have the feet, then you can go 5 times your movement speed, which donkey can go 300 feet in a round.
Pew!
Okay, so I'm actually not there yet.
Jesus Christ.
Donkey and the cleric are freaking gone.
I think we'd be probably somewhere over here where we can kind of see what's going on still.
You want to stop him? Okay. So you don't go where you pinged over here then.
Yeah, sorry, my map's
Okay.
fucked up right now.
So within 6 seconds, I mean, your face is flapping in the wind. Donkey woof, hauls you over there. And flips around. You can see nothing. Okay. Are y'all good? Where y'all were at?
Do I hear or see anything nearby?
You heard wind whistling and then nothing.
Nothing when I stopped? Okay.
You think you're safe.
Well, did you let us do a full round action, or do I have to only go 80 feet?
You can go further if you want.
Okay. The plan was to run out towards where I'm going at, and then kind of keep my distance from the fire and
So
go
you-
back around that way. Can you see that?
Would you run in that direction? I don't know. I think
I
I
had to run in that direction to get to tap you on the way, and I
Well,
wasn't
then you
about
should
to
have just
stop and
tapped
go-
him and kept going. Then I misunderstood you. Then
I would have
so
like.
you just tapped him and booked it, kind of heading back towards the road, but not on the road.
Right.
Okay, we're good. Okay then. You hear roaring and howling and
Okay.
friendship only goes so far. Okay then. Let me see here. Who's going first out of you two? Elf. What do you do?
I guess if I'm being attacked, I need to roll fortitude save. And
Sure.
how badly I do on that, or how good I do on that, is going to determine what I do next. So
Good. Roll. Roll a 1. Fall down there.
That's sort of why I rolled too, because if I was rolling a 1, I figured I was going into anaphylactic
10.
shock.
You're definitely in shock currently from the massive amount of bees all over the place.
all right. So if I'm in shock, I lose a round, and Smurrrrh's turn.
Yeah. Smurrrrh, your bee-covered elf friend is kind of slumping over. You're freaked, but you're okay because they're stinging you, but it doesn't seem to affect you.
Okay, so I grab Corgale by the collar or wherever I can the arm, and I drag him in a random direction, whatever direction I feel is good.
Okay, hang on.
You want me to
This is-
roll like a D100, 0 to 25 north, 26 to 50 east, sort of deal?
Sure. Yeah, we'll do that D100 radius.
30. So yeah,
30.
I'd be going like
So you're going
east,
like that
east,
way.
a little bit east, northeast-ish.
So y'all just let me see here. What's your movement? 30 feet, 40 feet, right? And you're running.
Well,
But you're
as quickly as I
dragging
can, dragging him, yeah, by the arm if I can, or whatever I can grab.
Just
It was
You'll
closest.
probably throw him over your shoulder.
Yeah,
Roll
but I'm just gonna
strength.
drag him. Strength?
Strength. Yeah. I want to know how far he makes it.
I was just kidding about like killing him again.
My strength or his
for
strength?
You're fine. Your strength.
He's unconscious.
He's fixing to be. All right. You
I
went
was honestly
right over
hoping
this,
I was gonna roll a 1.
You went right over this rocky terrain, dragging an elf by the collar. That's not gonna be too bad. At least you didn't drag his head. You should
Yeah.
grab him by the ankle. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Let me see if that. Okay. Elf.
Yep.
I want another fortitude save from you. It's going to determine what I do with this one. Okay. Elf. You're taking 12 damage from the drag.
Jesus.
That's a
And
drag.
14 damage from the bees. And I need to double check the stat on the poison.
Pretty sure it's con, but I could be mistaken.
I think you're right, but I want to be positive before I murder your ass. I mean,
Positive.
Yeah.
Be positive. Yeah.
He's been making bee puns since this whole thing started. It's kind of disgusting.
Be wary.
Mhm.
It's con. And you're
So
going to
D6?
take D4.
D4. Okay.
4.
All right. I am down to 8 con, 18 hit points total. Cool.
Okay.
That is your remainder, not to
That-
meta.
that's what I've got left.
Okay.
All right. So you got a bee-covered elf that you drug over here into the bushes. That's not a fire anymore. Coals. No light. It's still dark. Dark 30. All right then. Let's go back around the way. We had Riclamin. I'm going to just go with turn-based, even though there's not actually combat, just so we can... Rick, Colby, the poisoned elf, and the superhero orc. Okay. Riclamin, what do you do?
I'm looking for the others.
It's still dark. Do you have a light source?
Can I hear them?
You can try.
All right.
We have all our stuff, or what's the deal with that?
Yeah, you got your stuff.
Have you ever burning torch?
Because you were all awake.
I was kind of working on my arrows, so I wouldn't have I wouldn't have had my backpack or anything up.
Right. But just your basics.
Where is that?
So the bear meandered off in that direction.
Yeah,
Down there. Okay.
but you got to see him go that way before you took off.
Okay.
You know, Rick,
Don't hear him.
you're pretty sure that the bees are coming.
You're pretty sure there's bees in your ears.
You think you hear the bees coming for you.
Okay. I would just run.
They're coming from this direction.
Circled around this way,
They're-
so I would assume I just keep running that way.
You think they're coming from this direction towards you.
I'm just gonna run that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think I just panicked and ran out into the middle of the fields.
Okay then. Colby,
What's up?
how's it going?
What's up? Ah.
I don't know what's happening. What do I see? What do I know?
Out to 120 feet, everything looks safe.
Okay. So, Donkey and I are gonna meander to the road
Toward the road? Like the main road or the...
right here.
Okay, so you all are heading for the road. Upon heading for the road, you see Riclamin booking it across the field, yelling, "Bees!"
Do I see bees?
No, you don't currently see bees, but he's running from them. He's scared. He's wearing the same type of armor of you.
He's wearing a what?
He's wearing the same kind of armor as you, and he's running. Maybe you should run too. He's more experienced in this kind of stuff. He's an elf.
Nope.
Bard elf. Right?
Pretty sure none of us know what's going on here. Good try though. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
yell
since
out.
you have experience with bees, you'll know that.
Yeah, I told you, I'm totally a beekeeper at the abbey.
You know what? I'm making a note of that. Just so you know. Colby, ex-beekeeper. When we find story, well, you take it.
I'm gonna whistle or like make a loud noise so that Rick can see me.
All right,
Loud noise.
Rick. Roll me a listen check.
Ears.
Okay, now Rick,
Can you check his die?
Oh my god!
the biggest bee you've ever heard is coming from that direction too. With your loud whistling sound, it must be the queen.
The queen
She's
whistling
coming to
bee.
sting you through the head.
Okay, I'd probably do like this circle thing, like circle back around.
Okay, so you're heading that direction.
I'd be like, ah.
He starts running from you.
I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sakes.
No, I think. Here's what I think he'd see. He'd see me just like looping around in circles in the dark.
The bees are learning how to whistle. Run.
That's what I pictured him seeing. Just
Okay.
basically me being an idiot.
That's good. That's good. Colby, you have anything else for me before I move on?
No, that's good.
Okay. Elf.
Yep.
You're poisoned. You're fortitude save. Before I forget, I don't want me
Yep.
to forget. I need to make a fortitude save.
At least Rick got
DC
the
11.
broken
Good luck,
20s out of the
Mr.
way.
Elf. Oh, poor Elf. He takes. It's a 4. 4 more con
Okay.
damage from the bee.
Ow.
Zah. That is nasty shit. The elf doesn't look so good. And you feel horrible.
Haven't felt this bad in forever, actually. So yeah.
Yeah. You got stingers stuck in you all over the place. You suddenly feel really bad for Riclamin.
Actually, frankly, the tornado was more kind.
You look down at your chest and you can see the stinger spell out "Karma's a bitch."
Nice.
Like, how does maybe this is just out of game and trying to understand the mechanics of like the bee swarm. Like, is the swarm still there? Is it swarming or?
Currently, it's over by its tree. So if y'all don't go in that range, as
And,
far
like-
as you know,
Like, how big is this swarm? Like, to do that much damage? Like,
It's the bite. I
and
think.
it's actual
poison.
bees, or are these hornets or wasps?
it's actual bees. But
You're
it
getting
was a
very
big.
specific now.
Well, if
It's
they
about a
managed to
piece of
kill
poison.
one of us, like, that's an insane amount of bee stings.
Okay, I've got a call
They're
from a
killer
student. Go
bees.
back.
They're called
Okay.
killer bees for a reason.
No, but
Yeah.
every time a bee stings, it dies.
Doesn't
Yes.
matter.
Each bee sting is a dead bee, but he has a lot of stings in him. It's not really that each one of
Well,
them.
No,
It's like
and that's what I'm going for. The fact that if he's got enough bee stings in him to be like in serious trouble, there's a shit ton of dead bees.
yes,
I've
shit ton of dead
I've
bees.
seen I've heard documentaries of people who are like got attacked by killer bees, and the bees would just like swarm them, go into their mouth and into their lungs and stuff, and it just
No,
You're-
but
you're
that's not what he said happened. Like he said,
Right.
he's taking enough like body stings to cause this kind of damage, which means that's a lot of dead bees, which means the swarm
Yeah.
is less
I don't
than
think
it
it's
used
the
to be.
bees affecting him at this point. It's the poison, would it not
yeah,
be?
probably
The poison's the
No,
biggest
no, I
part,
was
but he
just-
did take between the ones that didn't affect Smurrrrh and the stings that did happen to him. You are right. A lot of their stinging force is depleted, but they're still dangerous. They're not nearly as dangerous as they are now. For instance, if you were to wander back in there and I stung at you this time, instead of the massive amount he took, you'd probably take about half that.
That's
and then
that's what I'm
the
getting
round
at.
following, it would be
That
even
Judge-
less.
the swarm is actually dissipating. Like
Yes. It loses in lethality as time
As far
goes
as you don't know, the swarm is
Hey,
dissipating.
we just committed that I'm a fucking pro beekeeper. I know this shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Even in the dark.
I'm not in
he
the dark.
understands. He understands enough about bees to realize that if you two took most of the brunt force of it, that the next attack won't be as far. So if he can get Riclamin attacked, then if he goes in there after that, it won't be nearly as bad for him.
If he can get a Riclamin attack, go to the south, Riclamin.
There's one that way. Run the other way.
There's bees to the north.
Pretty sure I can't intentionally cause harm. Thankfully, I don't think I'm governed by the through inaction
thought.
cause harm.
Yeah. Yeah. But all good. So the elf's kind of out. So Smurrrrh, I'm going to give you his action, and then he can take the one after. He's in bad shape, but you don't know that. So, would you like to drag him off to another direction now?
I'll pull out my torch of ever burning whatever to check him out.
Blind yourself. You don't
See
need
how
that.
he's doing. I don't need that. Okay, well then I should be able to see how he's doing to some degree, right? Like his cuts and scrapes and de-swollen face or what?
I mean, are you really going to pull out the
How does he
torch for
look?
his benefit?
How does he look?
Do you want to pull it out for his benefit, or is it just you looking? Because you don't need
He's
it.
elf.
It
He has
actually kinda-
infravision too, doesn't he?
Huh?
Well, the elf has low light vision. Orc has dark vision. He can just turn
Okay.
over there and see in black and white what's going
No,
on.
if I don't need it, then yeah, I totally slipped my mind. Then I'll just look at him and see how he's, have to bring out the torch.
He's really pale,
Is there-
stings and
Is there any
swelling
bees
all
on
over
him
him.
still that I can sweep off, or
There's still some on him, stuck
Right.
to their stingers.
I'll
But
try and sweep off any bees that I see on him.
Describe to me how you do that.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
just sweep them off.
Are you just lightly sweeping? You're going to try to scrape them off of him,
Yeah,
kind of?
I'll try and shoo them away enough to get rid of them
Okay.
in whatever way
looks.
you roll that. You feel free to make me roll anything.
He's actually rather large currently. He's swelling up.
Yeah.
Eyes are.
Just trying to
look
get
like
any
they're fixed-
additional bees off of him. Obviously, they're affecting him more than me, so I'm like, get away, bees.
Drool coming down. Looks like his eyes are fixing to roll back in his
I
head.
don't even think he
He's
could
not doing-
drool at that point. He's probably in full-on anaphylaxis. His throat swollen. Like he's fucking toast.
He's in trouble.
I'm gonna try and see if he's awake in any shape or form. Like
He's
talk
still conscious.
I'll
but
be like,
he's
"Knives,
not-
Yeah.
you're looking
Figure-
really bad. How you doing?"
He's not looking at anything. His eyes are swollen shut.
Yeah. Let's see.
I think he's
Well, no, it's not
He's-
affecting him that way. It's a lot of swelling, but it's not swelling his eyes shut, and it's not cooling off his. He's not allergic, thankfully.
I'll offer him a drink from my wineskin
but
to
just that much poison. Okay, we can do that.
if he wants some. I'll ask him if he wants. Do you want some of this? Will this help? You know?
We're gonna need him
Yeah.
for that one.
He's free. He's on his phone doing whatever right now.
How much of like before I ran off did I see?
Okay, before you ran off, you were standing there. You looked over. You see the elf said something about the bees. Get that fire out. Ran over to the fire, and he moved a twig. But the effort was there. You could tell he was trying. So
Sragg.
Smurrrrh ran over there. Huh?
Sorry, continue whenever you're done. Sorry.
Smurrrrh ran over there. I'll help, and ripped the top off the tree. Bees poured out of it. Riclamin was following what the elf had said at that point before the bees started pouring out, and uncorked the decanter and started spraying the fire. So as the light was going out, bees were swarming out of the trees, covering the orc and the elf. The next thing you know, in the dark,
I'm not in the
Riclamin
dark.
runs
Though.
by. Well, you pulled your mace out at that point, I guess. Yes.
Well, the mace is always out. It's on my side, so.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's glowing over there on the side. The fire goes out. Bees swarm the guys. Riclamin runs by and saying, "Run!"
Okay.
And you hop on the donkey and take off.
Okay, so I did see those two get swarmed.
You saw them get swarmed, but you didn't see where they went.
No, okay.
They could
So-
still be back there at the camp, for all you know.
Right. But I'm just thinking, like, so I know they're in trouble. Oh, well, I'm less worried about Smurrrrh because I know he can regenerate.
Right. Give me a d20 right quick. I'm going to use your beekeeper's knowledge here.
Well,
I'm serious. I'm playing with it.
Okay, so what are we knowledge checking here? Like,
What
how,
you know about them.
how much I know about them? Okay.
Yep. That's not bad. You're above average.
Do a secret roll.
You know that with the amount of the swarm that you saw come out, they could have possibly killed the elf, but you think Smurrrrh, it would not have harmed him so much just
Okay,
by
so I was
what
able
you've
to
seen
make
him
that
take so
determination.
far.
Okay.
Yeah, you think Smurrrrh's probably still kicking.
Okay.
He's probably kicking the bees.
Right. That are on the elf and killing him further, yeah.
This is probably what's going through your head currently.
Yeah. I'd like to roll like a heal
Or
check
he's already
to
dead
see
and
if
I'm
I
skinning him.
know how to properly treat this.
Heal check?
Yeah.
Yes.
And how do I properly treat this?
You would have to not pinch, but scrape all the stingers out. Probably use some form of charcoal or something to draw the poison. You've got antitoxins; those will be useful.
I have a neuralized poison from Paler.
That'll help you too. That'll help this. You know that it's a poison.
Okay.
And other than that, that's what's causing most of the damage: the poison and just the sheer number of stings or something like this.
Okay. I don't know where we were in turns. I think is it my turn still? Like after Smurrrrh, what's Smurrrh doing? Like after?
Technically, we're still on Smurrrh.
Sorry.
Yeah, technically we're still on Smurrrh and the
Yeah,
elf.
sorry, I
The elf's
interrupted.
back.
Okay.
I was gonna
Smurrrrh?
roll my survival to see if I could think of anything else to help him out.
Roll.
Oops. Let's do. I'll do it to you.
Dang, man, I was gonna tell you. You think that if you take a rock and scrape his face,
I was pretty sure he was gonna roll and like you're pretty sure you amputate all his limbs.
with your survival,
All the
you
ones
think
with bees
that,
on.
If you put maybe a cooling mud, it would help with the pain.
Okay, I will look for mud then. Based on
You know
that roll.
What about his germ knowledge?
Yeah, his germ knowledge. These aren't very dirty bees. They're actually fairly clean.
I'm worried about the mud.
Smurrrrh, give me a regular knowledge, just an int check.
Int would be.
Int. Checking Smurrrh's
Still
int.
plus 0, just roll 20. Okay.
I'm more worried about like, would he actually put like mud, nasty, dirty mud on somebody who's wounded?
I meant to GM roll that, but it's okay.
You know
this
that
era,
there's
maybe.
mud back there by the beehive, but you're not going to fall for that.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll look around if I see if I see any mud that's nearby within my direct visual range.
No, not really. You would also know to remove stingers through scraping instead of through
Yeah.
pulling with that.
Okay, well that's how I would have lead the bees off then, I guess, or
Yeah. Okay.
if I see anybody nearby, any signs of
Nope.
I'm gonna mute
Really,
you
you
shortly.
don't.
Stop that.
I holler, guys, to see if I
That is exactly what the elf's doing currently.
That was me running out in the fields.
there he goes.
I hear that.
Oh. Okay, we kind of passed you by, elf, because of your. So go ahead. What are you doing? You are not feeling very well at all. You're swelled.
Yeah,
You're covered in
I've.
stings.
Luckily, you can still
Yeah.
breathe, though.
Yeah, you seem to. You now realize you are not allergic.
That's good to know.
Silver
That's
lining.
useful information.
So there's that one good thought floating through your head. But at least I'm not allergic.
Not to
I
kind of
think
like
a drink of my wineskin, by
not
the
to
way.
make things worse here. I thought like after a certain amount of bee stings, like you behaved as though you were allergic.
Really?
You do. You do.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You get hit too hard, it doesn't really matter.
Hang on.
Like
Percentage dice of magic.
allergy is just an overreaction, but it's still a natural reaction even if you're not allergic with the right amount.
Lucky bastard. It's okay.
So, you're asking me what I'm doing after that ordeal, huh?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, he just looks like he should be slipping.
Okay. Fuck. Fix your
You're
headset.
too far. You're too
What are you
far.
doing? The orc is trying to offer you a drink, and he's looking for ways to help you. But
If he's offering me a drink, I'll take it.
okay, so you take a drink from the wineskin Smurrrrh offered you. He's
Yes.
You can tell he's looking around to find some ways to help you. He's going over things in his head. Scrape the stingers. Don't pull them. Mud will help. He's actually going field medic on you.
Okay.
Surprising. He is part orc after all.
I've got just about no heal check to speak of, so I'm just gonna hope he knows what he's doing.
And if you hit him with a rock, no, that's bad.
That's plan B.
Yeah.
Hit him with a rock.
God.
Like
Worked out.
bee.
This is what the elf looks like right now.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So, is that everything from y'all two currently? Is there anything else I can do for you before I move back to the other two?
Sure.
Which other
go
two?
ahead.
Oh, elf and me.
Orc, do you need
So the
anything
poison
else?
is only a 2-round thing, huh?
Yeah, I believe so. Actually, no. Is it? Let me see.
I am okay with 2
It's a
rounds.
secondary effect. Is it?
Dun, dun, dun.
Because I'm pretty sure the
I think
bee
you
swarm
are
itself
correct.
lasted. Yeah, the bee swarm
the poison
itself. Go ahead.
It lasts until you make the save.
Right. That's what I was wondering.
Fortitude again for me, Mr. Elf.
That's how he looked before.
Elf, you
Lose
That is how it
1d4.
looked before.
Oh my god. That's what he looked like standing beside the tree.
Roll a d4 for me, Sragg.
You rolled a 14. You have made the save.
Really? I thought it was
It's
15.
only
okay.
It's an 11.
Oh,
You just sucked the last 2 times.
okay, cool. All right.
What'd you get? An 8 and a 9 before, or something like that? It was terrible.
It was bad.
It was a 9, a 9 and a 10. There you go. Still, it was terrible. Okay. You've managed to shake off the poison,
Cool.
barely, but you don't feel any better.
No,
In fact, you feel worse. Think you might die.
I might. I've got 2 hit points.
Panic setting in. Haha. No. Okay. So we'll move back to the other two now. And I had Riclamin ahead of Colby on this one. Riclamin, Mr. Field Running Screamy Man,
Yeah.
how can we help you today, Field Running Screamy Man?
I
There
guess
is
I gotta
light
see
coming.
if I.
If you're
spot
running
it.
in a circle,
Yeah.
you You will notice light coming from Colby's direction, as it is the only light out here. Since it's daylight spell, you'll see Colby on the donkey.
Okay.
Hey, donkey.
As long as... Is he within 120 feet of you currently? That's the other part. Because if not... Yeah, he is. You're good. Well, he's still at daylight. He's like a freaking lighthouse out
Even
here.
if you couldn't see what was there, you could still like know something was there.
Yeah.
It'd be like
so
seeing a searchlight, no?
and they would be able to see him if it wasn't for all that shit in the way.
The airport searchlight.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I see.
Yeah. You can make him out from this distance. It's just within range.
And
So,
this
yeah,
this is what you
You
see.
see Colby over there like this, riding the donkey kind of slowly towards you. Like, really?
Pretty much, yeah.
I still picture him frantically running around thinking bees are chasing him.
Okay,
I'm assuming you would try again to listen for the bees that were chasing you, right?
Yeah, getting there.
No, it's just a thought.
The giant bees, yeah, I'd be listening for those.
And
Okay. The ringing in your ears subside. You can't tell where those bees went, but they obviously flew off. You must have evaded them with your clever tactics.
I'm gonna jog up to Colby.
Awesome. Oh, Colby, it was terrible. There was bees and stinging and ow. Oh, there we go. You found Colby. Wait a minute. I guess y'all should kind of be running towards each other, right? Because you're heading towards him too, Colby, right?
No.
No? Okay. That's
Nope.
fine. You
I
stay
was
right
watching that Gong show, and like, if I had popcorn, I would have been munching on it.
He face palmed.
Yeah.
I could see
I
him
was
face
just-
palming in the distance.
Seeing this whole Colby, Riclamin running
Save
across
me! Pretty sure I heard at one point, "Save me, Tom Cruise." I'm like, what? Who is Tom Cruise?
Right. There we
Save me, Oprah Winfrey. Save me, Jewish God.
Okay. So, Riclamin, you run over there. You see Colby. You get to Colby. And party members interact.
Hi there.
Hi,
Very high.
I am Golf Cap, Sorcerer of Light.
Did you see where the other two went?
No, I lost track of them when I took off.
Okay, well, they're not over here with me, and you didn't see them up there.
They're either south or east.
Well, the bear went south, so I'm not going that way.
I picture Ricklaman still turning around every couple seconds
Well,
to make sure there's no bees behind him.
Like a twitch.
Do you see
Yeah.
the bear?
I caught a glimpse of the bear bolt.
Right.
I know he went
That was
down and that way. I don't know if he still kept going that way, but I'm making that assumption that he went that way.
Right.
Yeah, if you hit him, we wouldn't know. He's directly right there.
Those would have to be some pretty crazy bees to sting through that bear's fur and hide.
Well, I'm sorry to play for you, Shrag, but I assumed that the bear didn't get stung, but he's not going to sit there and let the bees try.
Yeah.
Eventually, they're going to find his
Nostrils.
ears and his nose.
Yeah.
Smart bear.
By the looks of it, I swear to God, this
Because
bear's
bears like
actually
honey,
a druid.
he's probably had experience with that before.
That's why I think the bear did it on purpose.
Hey, he wanted
so
the honey. Could be. It makes
We're
sense.
going
Yeah, it's
to
the poo.
kind of head, or I'm going to head north. I'm going to say, let's go kind of this way.
I already checked that way, so I'm gonna go like to the tree line.
Near the bees?
Yep.
Thought my roll 20 was breaking for a second. I'm like, what is that black square?
Yeah, I see a giant black square. Is that smoke?
It's fog of war.
And this is war.
Pretty much.
Drink one of these potions.
Okay.
Oh crap, Sragg. I rolled that save wrong. I rolled an 11 instead of a 14, so I just barely made it.
Yeah, you did. Lucky sucker. Okay. Smurrrrh.
We're yelling, or I'm yelling for Smurrrrh and
Looking and listening, I guess. Right?
So y'all are just both out looking now.
Yeah.
Smurrrrh.
Smurrrrh.
Strange elf ninja.
Knives.
And we need a spot. I don't see anything.
An orc hiding in the dark is kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
All right, Colby, roll me 2 of those. Listen
You're
and
still
spot.
paranoid about the bees.
Yeah. They got me on edge.
Let's see how you do looking for an orc
This
in the
is
dark.
listen
Okay.
and spot.
Fuck. Okay, can you take
Not
the cap
bad.
off my dice?
I actually got a count of the bees with that are left.
Let me check some distances here. Unfortunately, that is out of range. So you can tell that everything within your current range they are not in. You do hear some buzzing from the south, but it's very much in the distance. So,
If I survive this, my standard reaction to bees from now on is fuck this, I'm out.
Peace out, gone. Just poosh.
Does that
Just
Smurrrrh.
vanish.
does his ninja
Yep.
thing?
I want a listen and spot from you right quick. Since
Okay.
I'm not calling for you.
Was there any
A
point in
listen
doing
and
a
spot.
spot?
Okay.
And elf, you give me a listen with a -6 penalty. No spot though, because you're not moving.
Can they even spot us? Like, what's his spot distance?
That's my listen.
Okay, that's good.
And my spot is
Most likely nothing, but I'm still gonna have him roll it.
spot.
You can spot me.
You can see
Unfortunately,
everywhere around
most of
you
the
is
foliage.
connecting.
I see a ladybug on a leaf.
It has exactly 7 spots.
Okay. Smurrrrhs, you got 60-foot dark vision, and then it's out to 120-foot low light, right?
Don't forget,
Oh,
Colby's glowing.
one square.
Colby's glowing.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That is true, huh? So you will see glowing coming from that direction, and with that listen, you will hear someone yelling for Smurrrrh, someone yelling for Shinobi.
Ryu from Ninja Gaiden, where are you?
And Core, you hear someone yelling too.
Bees!
They're yelling your name. There is someone out there calling your name. Maybe it is your time.
That's about it, yeah.
There's a bright light.
I'm coming.
I'm
There's
gonna
a
drink
bright
some more
light
from
off
this.
to that distance.
I'm gonna drink more of whatever it is Smurrrrh gave me.
You can hear your name in bright light shining through the trees as it gets closer. and
Some good wine that I
Won't
picked
you
up.
be disappointed when you make it out and it's a cleric on a donkey?
closer.
What the fuck?
All an ass.
Colby, Smurrrrh, you heard them. Y'all both heard them calling you.
Okay. I'll try and pick up Josh and carry him, Josh's character.
Okay.
He's smiling evilly.
In whatever direction I believe they are screaming from.
And now the next
Okay.
line. How exactly
And
are
like
you
I'm gonna
picking
try and
him
bring
up?
him that way, because I know we gotta get
How
the
do
cold
you pick him up? This is exactly what I
I'm
was.
gonna
By the
take it,
hair.
like over my shoulder, sort of, grab him and
Yes. Thud.
Yep. pretty much.
Stingers. Squeezing poison. More poison for the elf.
Didn't he scrape
Elf.
them all off?
Fortitude save.
Did he scrape them all off? I did
I thought
scrape
he
some off.
scraped some of them off. I don't know how many. I'm having like flashbacks to the whole fucking arrows in you incident. This is gonna be one
Yeah.
hell of a heal check.
Fortitude
Come back
comes-
in an hour when we're done taking the last stinger
See,
out.
what you might want to
Roll
think
your
about
D4,
is
Sragg.
how they're gonna pull out the stingers, because Sragg is gonna have
One.
Take the goddamn cap off his dice.
A one.
All right,
You lost.
and in one more round, I roll again. So you want me to roll again?
Not yet.
That round doesn't
Smurrrrh,
happen.
which way you going?
Do you want me to roll percentile again, or based
You see
on?
the light.
Okay, I'm gonna go towards the light.
Hey,
Go towards the light. I've heard a lot about
Now,
walking
and-
towards the light.
You walking or you running?
A quick walk.
So we're gonna give that your 40-foot movement speed then, or?
Yep.
Okay. You gonna say anything?
I'll be like, I'm over here, guys.
Listen checks, please.
Ricky.
Listen, spot.
You can't see him, but you hear him. You can't hear him, but you see him.
Together,
Hey,
you're
there he
unstoppable.
is. Man, he's quiet. Where the hell is
Why
he?
isn't
I
he
hear him
saying
somewhere over
anything?
there.
What is he carrying?
It's like earlier
Alright.
when you were throwing your arms in the air and not making any sound.
But we have a sense of
Roll your
direction.
d4, Sragg.
Not
Yeah.
yet. It's not your turn.
Oh, I thought that was what motion was for.
Get down.
Sorry,
There's still turn for the other two.
misinterpreted your motion. Sorry.
Nope. I'm going over to these two now because now you two did your thing.
Shall I
Now
go
I've gotta
first?
Go to these two. They rolled. Now they got to move, make actions, send a postcard, and then I'm keeping that roll though,
Cool.
just so you know.
So
Oh, you
I
took.
heard them, and I was able to discern direction.
Yep.
So I'm going in that direction. I'm booking
Donkey
it on
speed?
donkey.
Booking- Okay, well you're there. If you booked it on donkey, it doesn't matter where
Can I
they're
still
at.
do anything once I get there?
Donkey ran. You can dismount and see. Oh shit. You could activate a magic item. You couldn't cast a spell. You could find something. That's about it.
Give him a potion.
If you were getting it out as you're walking over there.
Well, how much did I see Smurrrrh and
I don't think you'd be able to give him the drink at this
Yeah.
round though. It's
Low
not
light
real-
vision. Low light vision. You basically be able to make out their. You'd see outlines, shades of gray. You can't make out color and fine detail.
Did I
So-
use
Right.
my Paler's Mercy yesterday?
It's Sragg.
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'd also like to point out that he's had a couple swigs from Smurrrr's wineskin.
So
Yeah.
there's a con rolls for that too if you want to make them.
That's just for you being drunk though, and I'm gonna assume that you're probably toasted.
Yeah, but being drunk doesn't that have constitution effects as well?
It actually buffs you, and I'm not giving you any buffs right now. So stay out of this.
I
Really?
say it
It
should be
lowers your
negating
int.
some of it.
Come on.
It lowers your int, lowers your wisdom, and ups your strength, and lowers your dex, but ups your strength and con for a short period.
Really?
Help a
Yep.
guy out here. I'm trying to give him
Because
some
you don't
business
realize
points.
that you've had your ass kicked until later. Pretty much is the way they try to picture that.
Okay, so
way.
I
Yeah,
can't-
but
I
that would
don't-
have
I don't think-
no effect on poison, so forget about
Pretty
it.
much, yeah. I don't think it has any effect on this anyway. I don't really agree with giving buffs and minuses due to it. I might make you make a stupider decision. That's about it.
Cool. Okay, I agree.
Okay.
Okay,
Worth a
I
shot.
want to ask Smurrrrh to put him down, and I want to assist and try and not make it worse.
Okay.
Because do I see that he's swollen?
Heal check to make
Yeah,
sure he
okay.
gets down safely.
Well, that's what I want to do, like a heal check on that.
You can, if you get up to him.
My intention
You
is to
see
get him
Smurrrrh-
down without making it worse.
I can tell if you see Smurrrrh carrying him, you probably know it's bad.
'Kay.
So we can go with that. Okay. And yep. Okay.
Jesus.
It's my dex check.
So, awesome Smurrrrh follows your instructions to the letter. He's sitting there wearing the little Red Cross nurse hat and telling you what he knows about mud and germs.
he's
And
looking
yeah.
he's looking like the Joker from Batman.
Yeah,
He's going to give you a bonus +2 to your next heal roll, assisting you.
nice.
That's the only way I can affect that natural 20, really. Other than saying you can take more damage, which he wasn't going to in the first place, so let's just do that.
Am I
I
done, or
assumed
can I
as
still
I
do
saw
stuff?
them and I ran up, I would pull out an antitoxin. I'd just kind of be standing there with an antitoxin.
So you got an antitoxin ready for the next round?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Now, Next round for y'all. You've already made your save, and you don't get to do anything else really. So
Roll
here's the
D4.
magic number. 1.
What are you
She's
rolling?
used
my-
Shrag damage or
Constitution. He's
Okay.
not
So
taking
I'm-
damage anymore.
Right.
This is me trying to kill his ass.
Had you rolled one higher, Sragg, you failed to kill me.
I'm working on it. It's not over yet. You know what?
Failed, sir.
Smurrrrh, you already took your action within that when helping him, so I'm not giving you anything else. Before it goes back to Riclamin and Colby, I would just like to say, do you realize, Mr. Colby, what happens if your next heal check is a 1?
He's dead no matter what. If he takes one more point of Constitution, he's toast.
Yeah, if you get that antitoxin in him, he won't have any more problem with that. But then the heal check, there's an issue.
Yeah, I don't have to do a heal check on him though.
If something happens that goes wrong, though, I mean, you're patient. You can tell with that heal check from before, he is barely hanging on.
Okay.
You're about to lose another one, Dr. Colby. Malpractice suits on the first one is still not over.
Nah, I still got enough good karma from saving Smurrrrh.
I was gonna say, it's some pretty awesome surgery on
That's
me.
pretty much, yeah. I'm
I
pretty
don't
much
know,
making my
it's like a-
career on that.
39 fucking arrows out of me.
Surgery,
Yeah. He's
yeah.
a good surgeon. You're Dr. Colby now. If you can pull this
Toxicologist,
one off.
we're not sure.
Hey, you know what? That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, you performed surgery on Smurrrrh, a massive arrow extraction on Riclamin. And if you can pull this one off on this fellow, you do get the title Dr. Colby.
Combat surgeon.
Yep. Riclamin.
Yep.
Out of the two of y'all, you go first.
Okay, how many potions can I give this man?
Only one that's really going to matter. I mean, you could try to force another one down his throat, but he can only drink. No, you can drink 2 per round. So you could give him 2 potions, but you've
Do
got one of them
potions
out.
work through
Can I drink
osmosis
And
potions
if you
being
give him
unconscious?
multiple antitoxins, wouldn't help anyway, huh?
Could I drink potions being unconscious?
You can be forced to drink them, yes.
Okay, cool.
You have to
So-
consume them. They can't be just put on you.
Right,
sorry,
you
he
actually
said-
have to drink them.
Yeah.
They're magical, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's-
magic,
that's
but it's not
the-
really.
That's the trigger.
It's
That's the
still
trigger
liquid.
for the magical spell is
Right.
drinking it.
Consumption.
Yep. So you have the antitoxin out.
To
Right.
what I thought was the best that I could do, yeah.
Okay.
Can I
You,
ask
sir.
mechanics questions? Like, maybe to finish that, I have some mechanics questions. So we don't have a
yeah, you
repeat
can
performance
ask.
of the water drowning incident.
Certainly ask. Because I would love to have that one taken care of ahead of time. What's going on?
Oh, you want me to ask now?
I'm looking up the antitoxin to make sure exactly what I'm giving Riclamin here.
Okay,
this
so
is
yeah,
both
I
time.
need to know. If I know exactly what an antitoxin does, I need to know like, so he's taking Constitution
Well-
damage from the poison,
Yeah.
meaning he's still poisoned.
Yeah.
He's being poisoned until that's basically he saves himself or it's taken care of another way.
Right.
Right. So once that's taken care of, he's going to be stabilized, except the fact that he still has the stingers in him, which could probably re-poison him.
Yeah. If done improperly, he could be repoisoned at that point. Yes.
Okay.
And now
So-
that I'm below negative, I'm below 0. I'm rolling each time to not lose a hit point.
Yes.
You're below 0 Constitution.
I'm at
No,
negative
below
6
0
hit points.
If he hits
Oh, okay.
0 Constitution, he's just dead. Period.
Right.
Yeah, I'm at
Okay.
2 Constitution.
I didn't realize what I had in my sack.
Okay. I'm also curious about the effects of the potion and whether or not I know them. Like
Sragg, if I
reversing the
remember-
Constitution damage. If I
You
don't know it,
can't-
just say I don't know it.
You can't get rid of the Constitution damage with that, and that. What does that do?
And antitoxin, if I remember correctly, it increases, it fortifies your next save or something.
Wouldn't that be like a lesser dispel potion to get rid of the Constitution damage?
You did have one of those, didn't you?
Well,
Now-
that would counter a magical effect.
Okay, I have a
What are we
question
looking
about my
for?
neutralize
Okay.
poison.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Magical effect, yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. Week to week, sometimes we forget what's in our backpack. And
Does
I
my
understand that, so
neutralize
we'll
potion
that.
poison that reverse the
No.
constitution? No.
No, that you need restoration, a lot of time resting,
Or
an
payload.
execution. I'm
Out of
pulling
game.
up neutralize currently.
Where did you get that chair,
Here,
Darren?
Sragg,
DX
Thank
Racer.
you. That's what I was looking for.
and this one.
Or
Where do
Need
you
for
order
Seat
that from their
USA.
website?
Need for Seat USA is where it's
I have like no headrest because my other chair is fucked, and I'm tired of that chair because I brought it back twice. So I was just sort of.
This chair is
figuring out
awesome.
What I want to do.
I was playing StarCraft yesterday for 8 hours straight, and I didn't like budge. Like, it was so comfortable.
Key point being the
Well, that's
first
the thing. I
part of
work
the
from
sentence.
home, so I want a comfortable chair. Like,
Yeah.
back in, where my neck is supported, because I need that.
Yeah, this one goes all the way back.
No additional effects. Temporary
That's
effects
awesome.
are ended.
Yeah, you were showing me that. It has a
But
great.
does
And
not
no
work.
more saves.
That's the problem I have with the other chair. I
Right.
mean, this chair you can see moves a lot, but the other one didn't. Like, I mean, it did sort of like to here, but it wasn't like that.
Okay,
GX Racer.
I'll get you.
Okay.
We can work with that, and I want to see this one.
So one
Which
after
this
the
one's
other.
not even going to be. And that's what that is. So an antitoxin gives you a +5 alchemical bonus to fortitude saves during a poison for 1 hour. But the potion that you have out, the neutralize poison here, since you have one last, you detoxify any sort of venom in a creature, the poison creature suffers no more effects from the poison. Temporary effects are ended, but the spell does not remove or does not reverse instantaneous effects such as hit point damage, temporary ability damage, or effects that don't go away on their own. The creature is immune to any poison it is exposed to during the duration of the spell, so you can pretty much get rid of any other possibility of re-poisoning him if you give him that, yes.
And the way you're interpreting that, it doesn't fix his con damage.
It doesn't. It says so. It straight up
says
does not
straight up,
replace the.
doesn't.
Yeah, his con damage is damaged temporarily, but still.
Well,
done.
see, that's where it's misleading because it says it does reverse temporary.
Well,
Yeah, but
like
it's
temporary effects
specifically-
would be like if you're slowed or something like that.
Okay.
It specifically outlines that it does not reverse that specific
Okay.
instantaneous effect, such as hit point damage.
So
It says it protects them from further damage. What are you basing the duration on?
the duration of the potion,
Yeah, duration of the protection from further poisons.
it's going to be a caster level 1, so it's going to last 10 minutes.
Really, caster level 1?
Yep, because I'm an asshole.
Okay, because it's a level 4 spell.
I know, but it's a potion. If a cleric had cast it, it would be 40 minutes. But it's a potion, and those aren't as good as a cleric. Otherwise, why would we need a cleric?
God,
What?
that was beautiful.
Okay, so I did that then.
So that's what your action is?
Yeah.
Now, you're going to pour that and get him to drink that.
Yeah.
But because he is unconscious, we're going to get rid of the whole 2 potions because you have to actually actively drink 2.
Okay,
Okay.
what did,
You're going to spend your whole round getting that one down him, pretty much.
The second one?
Yeah, without drowning him.
Okay.
No, the first one. You can get the other one out, but you can't get it down on this round. Because you're pretty much going to have to, like, be pouring it and trying to rub his throat, pretty much, getting it down him. Without
Even-
drowning him.
Okay, but I gave him the neutralize
Neutralize?
first.
Yeah.
Okay.
What series of chair did you get, Darren?
just 1 sec.
Okay.
And I'm deleting
No
it
problem.
from my character sheet.
Okay. Good. It's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Colby,
What did I
Riclamin ran
see?
up, unstoppered something, and starts pouring a vial down his throat. And rubbing
What'd
his
you
throat.
give him, Rick?
You can
Neutralize
top,
poison.
That's free action.
You gave him neutralize poison?
Yeah.
So I got 10 minutes where I got 6 rounds that he's immune to.
Well, yours lasts much longer.
Yeah, but I got 6 rounds right now where I know he can't be repoisoned and take more con damage.
60 rounds.
What's that?
10 minutes. It's 6 seconds. It's even more than that. It's a
Oh,
long
shit.
freaking time. You got 10 minutes.
10 minutes. So, okay. Okay, come on, Smurrrrh. We're going. Let's get this combat surgery going.
What do I have to do? Am I doing something?
Okay, we got to get the how. I want to do a heal check. I want to know how healthy he is. Oh shit, he's okay. I want to do a heal check so I can see. Or do I know how rough he is? Do I know he's not stable?
Your heal check before he's unconscious. You require one more to find out that he's not stable.
I have no idea.
Thank God.
No, you don't know.
That's a 1 heal check, Sragg.
But it wasn't.
Well,
It wasn't actually being used on you. It was just
Yeah,
that's
I
why
know.
I was like, thank God.
That's exactly what he said he wanted
Wow.
to do to kill me, though. So
Yeah. I was waiting for it, but I was like, man, it's diagnostic.
Yep.
If you kick him right in the face, he'll get better.
Yeah.
I think this will help, guys. Kick. Oh, turns out
I'm
that
just
wasn't
trying
the
not to
cure.
meta this because I know he's. I have no idea how
You
rough
know
he
he's in
is.
bad shape.
So would I think to do a heal on him?
With that roll,
You know, there is a
Honestly,
bonus to this. If you do
I'm
live,
not-
you are immune to bee poison.
Probably not.
Which probably not immune to
With
bee
Yeah,
his
poison.
I'm
roll
gonna
of-
say
with
I
his
don't
roll of
know
one?
how fucked up he is, so I'm not gonna do like a major heal.
Right.
I would do like one of my minor ones.
Okay. I could see that. This is a misdiagnosis, but he is still unconscious. So there's only so far you can screw that one up.
Okay, so I'm going to just burn my level 1.
Unless you want to say, hey, wake up.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing? Your vitals are fine.
I need you awake to heal you.
So I'm just gonna use my. I'll burn my enlarged person as a. No, I can't burn that one. I will burn my.
Enlarged person. You should use that when I'm already enlarged.
It doesn't work that way.
That's not
I already looked it up.
really plotting on me, huh? Look, we have huge Smurrrrh. Deal with
Okay.
that one, DM.
I'm gonna burn my sank spell to do a heal and maximize it.
For how much is that going to be?
8 plus level plus 1. 17? No. What level am I?
8.
8. 8 and 8, 16, 17, yeah.
What?
My 1d8, I maximize it with my. I burn a consecration to maximize it.
Immunity can fade. Okay, so for a temporary period, he would be. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that.
What's that?
Because of the amount of venom he's already taken, for a temporary amount of time, he is immune to bees.
Yes.
All right, so it's 8 plus 1 plus 5. Cool.
Huh?
8
Where's-
plus 1 plus 5 is what, 6?
We're
14?
venturing
So
into
you're
realm I
conscious.
actually know.
No, 17. I hit you for 17, didn't I?
No, it's a maximum of plus 5 from level.
Oh, right.
8, he has a feat that changes that, don't you?
No,
That
my
divine
feet.
whatever.
My feet lets me maximize my dice rolls all the time.
Okay.
This is your dice roll, though, we're talking about, right?
Yeah, but my level is up to a plus 5. You're right.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that plus
We're
5
good then.
erase my
That-
my healing domain where I get the extra plus 1?
No, that adds on.
Okay, so it is 6.
No, wait. He's right. It is plus 5. Maxes
Period.
out. End of story.
Okay, so 13.
That's still 14.
Yeah, it's 14. So I'm at 8 hit points. I am conscious.
Yeah, and hang on. You don't get to do anything yet. You've been too close to my realm. And panicked.
Okay, so I panic. I'm going to
You wake up panicked. Flail, scream.
so flail, scream. Okay, so roll percentile, I guess.
You roll this.
Whenever I have an action, I'll try and stabilize him, hold him down.
With your foot. On his head.
No, not quite.
This is
Let's
a-
me to roll that.
D100, right?
Yes.
Not S100, D100.
The last time you were conscious, okay, you don't hit anybody, and you don't manage to cause any more damage to yourself because you suck like that.
Cool.
Can't even.
You have
can't even
failed again.
Friends.
Do you want me to try and?
Does he come
Oh,
out of it?
He's just
like
he's flailing and screaming, and
Still?
he will come out of it, but
Okay.
it's going to be he's going to spend his entire action waking
Yeah.
up because when he went to sleep,
he was being attacked by bees?
he was having some serious problems.
Yeah. So he thinks he's still being attacked by bees.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do any kind of strength check to hold him down or to stabilize him? Or...
Yeah, grab him, squeeze.
What kind of a roll do you want? Strength or?
Yes, I want a Smurrrrh strength roll. Go first, enrage.
In rage. I don't think I'm angry at his flailing.
Sit down.
Oh man. It's D20 plus what is my strength? I don't know.
Your strength is a.
Well, I had my sheet open. What happened to it? Oh, I erased it with chairs.
Did someone do a typey to me? I heard a weird noise.
It was Skype to Cyberner, not you.
That
I
was a
used the
nice
group
chair.
chat, but
Okay.
It's not the same one, but it's close. Yeah, I was thinking of picking up one of those up. They're pretty sweet looking, and they look
Where's-
comfortable.
I wanted
Where's
the
my
white one,
strength roll?
the Kuda, but I'm just
Oh,
like,
here it
it's
is.
gonna
Strength,
get dirty.
Ability modifier 8. There we go. Okay.
Yeah. Snap
Where
his spine. Come on,
Is
hold him
D20.
down.
Roll 20, 20, roll 20. There it is. D20 plus 8.
Okay.
No snapping.
You're in full control of your facilities, but you do manage to hold him down firmly. Without
Just out of
snapping him
curiosity,
to
if he
pieces.
had rolled 1, he probably would have hurt him, right?
Yes.
And if he had rolled 20, he probably would have hurt him.
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
This was a win-win for me, and he
I,
rolls
I
right in
just
the middle.
wanted to like have confirmation of your vindictiveness. Yeah.
Don't see a while ago because then I rolled back to back 1 then 20. So either way.
I rolled back-to-back ones on listen checks. I was like running, fleeing from the.
There was a bee in your ear.
It's in my
I
helmet.
still have to uncap
Yeah.
y'all's dice, but we'll do that later.
There we go. Dice and cabbage for the win.
Cabbage.
It's a word. It's like cabbage.
It's just like cabbage.
Less vegetable.
That's funny. How many of y'all believe that I could alter your dice effects after that game? Honestly, there's one.
Did not know. I did not know.
I
There's two.
figured,
I was
I figured
curious.
there was a good chance you could.
Anyone else think that I can mess with the dice mojo?
I'm starting to be suspicious of it.
Just go look up the features and roll 20.
It's very,
Too much work.
very coincidental that he rolled a 1 on the next heal check that you said he needed.
Isn't it? But unfortunately, he used it on a diagnostic. I was hoping it was an actual heal. What do? You draw, connect the dots with the stingers, and then poke them all.
You push them through the body much like you would an arrow.
Exactly.
You ever played that game Operation? Well, you failed at it.
But you managed to save him.
You definitely did hear a buzzing the whole time.
But here's where we're at. You're conscious. Smurrrrh's holding you down. Riclamin, your potion, you've told them
Force
what
feeding him
happens.
potions, yeah.
You're
Well, I
gonna give
don't
him
think
another
you're
potion?
force feeding him right now.
I was giving him the other one, right?
He's
You
flailing.
gonna give him antitoxin?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna have to get it to him. He's screaming and flailing currently, so you're gonna have to calm him down before you can get it in him.
Okay.
So if you want to try to do that, I recommend
Yes.
a nice.
Calm.
You could try to hum to him, maybe a buzzing sound, soothing.
Can I
Sing the
see?
soothing
Okay,
song.
so can I see Rick trying to figure out like he's approaching and like how do I, what hands are flying and he's trying to give him this potion. Can I see that
like-
happening?
Probably like doing this, like. Whoa.
Yeah.
Command calm.
And I see him trying to do that, and I realize he's not being successful. Can I just say, like, let me try something and try something?
Okay.
Command word relax.
Or calm.
Ooh, I want
Nice.
Which one? Relax or calm? What's going on here? You want relax? You said relax.
I said relax.
It's a relative term.
Your bowels are
Okay.
relaxed effectively.
That's exactly what the. He's gonna relax completely.
No, I say
You said
Josh
relax.
rolls to see how he interprets it.
Okay.
Leave it to the dice. Chaos. Yes.
The closer you get to 100 on your D100
The
is
what?
the more relaxed you are.
Well, at least I'm immune to the bee stings for the time being.
Right. 75. You do wet yourself, but the rest of it you manage to control it.
All
Okay.
yours again, Rick. I still have a half an action left.
Repeat.
That's the closest I've ever come to dying and not.
Guys, I think he just peed himself.
Good thing he's
Well,
not
that was
wearing
that
a
moment you
plate.
got taken over by the book.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That was the
I think
low
you-
point.
Yeah, I,
I
think you
believe
were lost to the elements.
To
until
save
we-
you, we bull rushed you into a raging fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I built a giant fire and then I threw it on top of you.
I was down partying.
Yeah.
Said, fuck this, I'm going drinking.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes! Do 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 do.
What are
Did
you
we save
rolling
him?
shit?
What?
He's farting
Are you rolling
and
shit?
peeing himself.
I'm checking something out. No problems here.
I'm
Don't
just
worry.
I heard him go yes, and I'm just wondering if he's like rolling in private.
Does that pillow
Oh,
velcro
no.
on and off for your neck on that chair?
Antitoxin.
Antitoxin.
In front of the elf.
All right. So you're gonna tell him what you're doing here? What you going?
Yes.
There's
Okay.
a
He's gonna.
lumber support.
So
too.
Riclamin comes up to you, and this is antitoxin, which you're calm enough that it's like, okay.
What's up, man?
Need for seat. Sorry.
Got any Oreos with your antitoxin?
I'm relaxed. I'm not going to argue at all.
Do
So
you have
good
the
luck.
Oreos and the antitoxin?
I'm going to claim that that's about as relaxing as weed would be. So yeah.
Some good stuff, man.
Where is it? I can't find that guy. I was hoping to link to YouTube from pure luck as well. Because when I was talking about him waking up and freaking out, you remember the guy in the hospital? The fire. No, he's showing him the picture of that girl. He sets his bed on fire.
No?
Nope.
If I found
Say
it, it
that I
would've
do.
been- Okay. Perhaps I'll find it in mid. Is this something else? Okay. Anyway, back to the game. I was just amusing myself too much with that.
Well, I'm glad you're amusing yourself with that and not our lives.
Oh, I'm back to paying attention to y'all now.
Just say,
So,
While you were gone, I managed to successfully pull out all the stingers.
Here's our reaction to him doing his relaxation.
he's relaxed. Colby, what would you like to do before the invention of tweezers?
Well, you said I knew how to take these out, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Oh, it's
I
tricky.
am going to assume.
You don't use tweezers, by the way.
No, you use like a blade, don't you? Scrape it out. Tweezers would suck. So, do I picked up a dagger, didn't I? Finally have a dagger.
Yeah, silver
A
dagger.
silver dagger. Yes, stainless
Funny
steel.
story. My grandma
Nice.
one time decided that she would slather my hand in margarine.
That's an old wives' tale. Margarine apparently was the cure for everything. Burn
what
yourself,
does this have to
severed
do
a
with-
limb, use margarine.
I got stung on the palm of my hand, and I fell out of a barn and landed in a hay pile, and my hand was swelling. So when I went back to the house, what she did was she slathered it in margarine. Do you know what that did?
What?
Made your hand very
the heat,
slippery.
it burned.
No doubt.
She basically just cooked my
butter.
hand
In
itself.
butter.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, in butter.
Use it for cooking, so that's what it does. Anyway,
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
so where are we? Is this
It's a bad
the
idea.
last half of my action here?
Yeah, this is where it's back to your last half of your action. You're sitting there looking at your silver dagger with the dulled edge going.
Okay, so how are we gonna do this action of me starting to remove these stingers?
Well, he's going to lay there in his own piss. Smurrrrh's going to not really have to hold him.
Hey,
He's holding him up now instead of holding
Urine's
him
an
down.
antiseptic. It's all good.
Smurrrrh, you noticed that when he got relaxed, you didn't have to hold him down anymore, but you had to keep him upright because he was just kind of slumping.
Okay.
Oh, I assumed he was lying down,
Oh, that's right. You did lay him down.
and he was flailing, so he might have sat up, but that's as much.
Yeah. So yeah, he's back down now. You don't need that. You notice Colby's pulled out his dagger. What are you doing, Colby?
I'm gonna tell him, okay, we need to get these stingers out of you while you're still immune to the effects of the poison.
Okay.
This is gonna hurt probably.
You're cutting him?
I'm
I
using
exclaim.
I'm using the dagger to scrape the stingers out so he doesn't get poisoned even further.
A lot of
Colby
it was.
turns. Did you sterilize that dagger?
Sure.
It's silver. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just
Actually,
dip it
go
in
on,
the
silver.
urine. So how are we gonna do this?
That's what I'm wondering.
I'm asking for rolls.
I'm waiting. Okay.
How are we
Roll
handling
a
the
heal
rolls?
check.
You die from dysentery.
Nice, pretty heal check. Damn it.
Nice.
I mean, your scraping goes just fine. Roll me two
You got
more
your-
heal checks.
you even got your blood up and everything. You thought you were gonna kill me tonight, huh?
Just wait. Just wait. There's one more.
What did you do to piss him off this week?
I spent about 3 days taunting him about my trip to a sushi bar while he got tested for radioactivity.
Great.
So,
That's a great way to spend your day.
Your fate is
I had
in your
fun.
hands.
you manage to get all the stingers out. He doesn't help you very much. Very inactive patient.
I've
Like,
got
all right,
Nurse
well, I just need
Ratchet
to get-
beside me helping though, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's true.
You have the
Sragg,
dirt
did you have a
doctor.
bunch of guys in hazmat suits with like Geiger counters going up and down around here?
Yeah, actually, that's work every day.
Nice. I hope it panned out for you in the good way.
Actually, work's been pretty good, so yeah. I have access to great stuff now. I mean, I'll be coming to visit y'all this year. No, I mean, wait.
With your glowing
Back
ass
to
on
the
the
game.
plane.
I'll be glowing all the way up there.
Shows up
Rudolph.
looking like this.
Yeah.
Waiting for it. Waiting for the link.
It's in roll 20.
Oh.
You mean that's not normal?
I'm afraid not, Sragg.
So, how do we do here, Shrek?
Well, I'll tell you, you did awesome. You got all the
Dr.
stingers out.
Colby.
Your surgery was a success. The tube you put in, he no longer requires.
Nurse, remove the intubation tube.
Matter of fact, everything you did was perfect.
I pull it out.
Poor Sragg.
But he died in his sleep.
What the hell kind of a link?
Natural causes. He stroked out. Turns out he had a brain aneurysm. Who knew?
You just can't save them all.
Undiagnosed heart condition.
Aggravated by copious amounts of
Which was
poison.
the middle roll. An undiagnosed heart condition.
Nice.
Oh no, dude.
Do Do I
covers
know
this
how
time.
like many hit points he normally has? Like, can I gauge how much to heal
You
him by?
can gauge a. Let me see. You can go kind of percentage.
How
but
about I roll my heal check and you tell me which level of heal to use?
Sure. Okay. Let me go over to his sheet, which does not have his full. What is your full health? When you're
Yeah,
normally
it's up there.
where?
Oh, my full health? No, it's
Yeah,
not.
when you're at full health, what is it?
20.
You're okay.
Really?
So he looks like he's been beaten half to death.
Glass
Well, I've got
cannon?
-4 times 8.
Yeah, he's he and actually, yeah, the con. He seems really sickly, but otherwise, he's seen better. I mean, you could probably hit him with another cure light, and you'd be fine.
Okay, I'll burn him
You're
with
not even
Select's
sure
good.
you have to maximize it or not.
Yep. You cannot. You can possibly heal me for more hit points than I have with a cure light wound.
Okay. I'm not gonna max it then.
6 plus.
Plus, now I actually add my whole. No, I can only get 5 for my level, right?
Right.
So 10. So you're up to 18. He's
All right.
almost in perfect, really, really sickly health.
Yeah,
He's as good as he's
Okay.
gonna get for him.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
Okay. For like his con damage and how that works mechanics wise, like how does that get fixed later?
Restoration.
Okay.
You can use a restoration, lesser restoration, full restoration, or a heal to fix ability damage.
So my
Or time.
my crazy spell could fix it.
Yeah, your super spell could fix it, but then you wouldn't have a super spell anymore.
It's always another day, right?
Is there?
Listen, that
For
was one
somebody,
night, and
not
the only thing we
necessarily me.
encountered was a fucking bee swarm. I'm
An
so
hour and a
excited
half.
to go into the mystery well.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
beginning to
actually, the
rethink
bee
that.
swarm was a greater threat than the vampire. That's true. It did more damage.
So, would y'all like to encounter a monster? Now that nature and bees have nearly beaten you to death?
You know what I'd like to encounter?
Friggin'
I'd
caption
like
for
to
a group
encounter
is not a
a
single
nice,
mob could
safe
kill them.
night.
A nice, safe fight?
Night.
This
A good night's rest.
a good night's rest.
That's
Y'all
what
have
I'd like
to
to
pay
encounter.
for those in inns.
No, even in inns it doesn't work out.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
usually have
innkeeper
people
tries to
banging on
murder
my
them in their
door,
sleep.
trying to killing me.
Well, when you shut the place down,
Okay.
and she's yeah.
So
All right.
I'm gonna say to everybody, I don't know what time of the day it is right now. I'm assuming like
It's
4 in the
about
morning.
two. Yeah, you got about 2 more hours till dawn.
Okay, so I guess everybody should rest up as best they can and
Oh, you did.
no, but we're not going into the tunnel right now, are we? Everybody
Well,
kind
it's
of
up
want
to
to
you.
recoup and
Nah.
I should have no trouble falling asleep right now.
maybe find a new pair of pants.
Here, let me wash those off.
Although you could probably blend in with the undead we're gonna be in there. Yeah.
It already smells like orc pee down there. Now it's gonna smell like orc pee again. Whatever race he is be.
So I think we'll just kind of hang out here on the side of the road waiting for daylight, maybe? Does that sound like a plan to everybody?
Sure.
We're just gonna wait here.
Okay, let's
Right
take
here.
a quick break.